Hello guys, talk to you about what are the options you have once you are laid off on H1B and you are in 6th year and you don't have your I-140 approved. So the first thing is, if you have I-140 approved, then you're all set to find a new job, although your grace period still starts on for 60 days, but you still have 60 days to find it. And even if you're out of 60 days and like let's say you go back to India and then you want to come back and you have some years, you have couple of years and some time left on your H1B, you can still come back. But let's talk about the case where you don't have your I-140 approved. So in this case, there is one option you can opt for, which I did. For me is EB2 NIW. So what is EB2 NIW? EB2 NIW is a visa category under National Interest Waiver. So what does it mean? Who people are eligible for it? All the people who have advanced degree with them and propose a future project which is of national interest, those people would be qualified for EB2 NIW. If you have some research work done in your past, if you have awards or if you have any publications, then you are quite probable to get I-140 under this category. So the benefits of getting the I-140 under this category is you don't have to do labor certification. You don't have to do a very long perm process, which almost takes a year as of now. So especially if you are in the 5th year and haven't got your firm started, and even if your firm is started, then it's always better to go for I-140 under EB2 NIW, as it's a quicker process, and our mission is to get the I-140 before the 6th year on H1B expires. So what things do you need for EB2 NIW? You need just an advanced degree. You need to propose a endeavor of national interest. Secondly, you need to show that you're well positioned to do and perform the endeavor you mentioned in it before, and you have to also prove that having this endeavor done and implemented does not harm any American work. If you're laid off on H1B 6th year, if you don't have I-140 approved, this is the best way one should file the EB2 NIW immediately, as soon as possible. Really, you still have that 60 days grace period, but it will take some time. It takes some time to file EB2 NIW, so you have to convert to other visa categories. So recently, USCIS has suggested some guidelines to the workers, to H1B workers who were laid off during this tough time in the market. They have provided several options like going on H4, going on compelling circumstances, going on B2 visitor visa. So I'm going to specifically suggest that one should go to B2 visitor visa so that they can buy 6 months time, as I-140 is not approved. But if you have the I-140 approved, you can also go for compelling circumstances. If you have I-140 approved and you need to extend for 1 more year, let's say you have a house or car, or any other reason, let's say your kid is studying in school, or if you have any loan or medical bill pending, you can extend your stay in the United States for 1 year on EAD, and you can also work there. But on B2 visa, you won't be able to work. But it does not matter, because if you are applying to B2 and you have that EB2 NIW pending, then of course you can keep on searching for the job, and once you get the job, you can immediately start working, and there's no wait time in it. So yeah. So my final advice, my final word on the advice: if somebody is laid off on their 6th year H1B and don't have the I-140 approved, file EB2 NIW as soon as possible and convert to a visitor visa. Keep searching for the job. Once you have the job, you can always convert to H1 back again and keep on extending those H1 for three years if the I-140 is approved. So let's discuss 2 cases and where you file the change of status application to B2 and you get job, but the change of status is pending. If the change of status is pending, it's gonna approved and transferred to H1 at the same time. And if it is approved already, then employer has to file the change of status again to convert to H1. So those are the 2 things you also need to keep in mind. So whenever you find the job, you need to make sure and check the status of your change of status application for the B2.